Hey, welcome back, boys and girls. Got a video today that I've wanted to do for a long time, but I've been kind of perplexed on how to do this particular knife video. Now, this is the Work Tuff EDC Nomad. Pretty sure that's what it's called. It has some pretty good branding on the blade. And let me spin it around this way so we can actually somewhat read it. So, some pretty good branding on the blade there. Whether you like that advertising or not, well, that's a different story. So that's the video we're going to do today, but I'm not going to have this in my companion series video, my USA Made companion series series. Keep saying city. We're going to town. Anyways, the reason why is, let me explain, is anymore I truly believe that if we focus on purchasing American made products, we can help our economy. Plain and simple. You know, I'm not going to get into a bunch of political crap on this, but that's the facts. If you can shop as local as you can, if you can shop within your country and you shop with people that focus on purchasing their products from within the country, it helps the economical standards of all of us a lot greater than what anybody thinks. Off my high horse. Back to this knife. So that's kind of my perspective, is when I go to buy something, one, I want great quality. Plain and simple. Two, I want American made. Three, if it's not made in America, I want it made in a country that I want to support. You know, some countries have a lot higher standards or better cultures or things that align with my thought process better than others. I'm willing to support those countries. Countries that are all about communism, and let's just kick off the politics. So, this knife, the reason that I have a challenge of actually promoting it or doing a video on it, because usually my videos are pretty positive. So, promoting it is the fact that they no longer make this in the USA. It is now made in Japan, or in Taiwan. The reason I said Japan is because even to start with, it was made in the USA, but it did have Japanese steel, that ATS-34. That was a compromise at that point in time I was willing to make. Now there's so many 100% USA made knives that, you know, excellent quality ones. This will probably be the last Work Tuff product I own, just for the simple fact that they put out an amazing product that was made in the USA. Materials, you know, I could align with. And then on their second production, because this is first production, on their second production, they moved it to Taiwan for manufacturing. Just feels like a bait and switch. So, anyways, off of that, let's go ahead and actually focus on the knife, because it is the knife that I choose to have in my vehicle. So, and I am in my vehicle during my work week. I'm literally in my vehicle at least 60% of my work day, which will range anywhere from 8 to 12 hours some days. So, this is a knife that I do really, really like. That's why I've always been perplexed on actually doing a video, is because everything about this is really, really good. The size of it, you know, I don't know the exact specs, but it fits in my hand so very well. My thumb drops right in there. I mean, everything just kind of locks into a spot and just feels really, really good. Really powerful, really in control. And even with the scalloped handles there, the thumb, forefinger placed right down in there, and you can just really work this in many, many ways. It's, it's a great, great knife. It's a little beefier than what I like in most, not or what I would like in an everyday carry, but it's beefy. I mean, this thing feels stout. It's small, but it's solid in a lot of ways. And the fit and finish on it is really, really good. This milled out G10, it's not over textured, but even in leather gloves, you can feel the texture. Barehanded, it does not hurt or feel bad. It just has good, solid grip, and it looks good. I mean, it's hard for me to get how that actually looks, how good that looks. So this is why I've been perplexed, because as you can tell, talking about this blade, I really, really like it. It's not super thin behind the edge, but it holds up to taking a pretty solid thumping, and it has a good edge. It came with a great edge. It's a slicey booger for as thick as it is. It's a great compromise. Is it's a Nesmuck style? Is that a saber grind? You know, what is that? Look at that tip. Drop point, clip point, um, stabby-ish. That swedge up there. It has a lot of neat little designs into it. Then you get into the Kydex sheath. This Kydex sheath, taco style, is built better than a lot. Or I shouldn't say built necessarily, but functionality, how it locks in, how it pops off, it's solid. This thumb ramp here is just great. You can really easily get your thumb behind there, push that forward to push it off. I don't want to shoot it out, so that's why I'm, push it off. You can easily, with 2 fingers, pull that back on. Your thumb can get a little grip there, but it's nice and easy with how this shapes to the knife. It just slides right back on. It's a little big for me in my pocket. Doesn't mean that it may not be for yours. On the waistband, I mean, it is thick. It is chunky. But that exposed tang, it's not sharpened. But, I mean, you can thump with this. You can work with this. You can do a lot with this. But why it's not going in the companion series is I don't know how much changed with the Taiwan production. And it's not where my thoughts are and my beliefs are. So that's why. But if you get one of these, or you find one that is old stock somewhere that's USA made, man, it's a good knife. The edge, the steel's pretty good. I would compare it to, probably that 14C28N or aeb-l or something in those lines. As far as the steel goes, the 154 cm, maybe closer to that on the steel wise, but so it holds a good edge, nothing amazing, but it sharpens pretty easy, and actually sharpens really easy, and to a really nice, good cutting edge. Could it hold it a little longer? Sure. I've not beat one of these to break them. I usually try to take care of them. So, because these things cost a lot of money, and I don't want to go breaking it. On that note, leave a comment what you think. Give me some feedback. Hit like, please. I appreciate all of it. I appreciate you taking time to watch. Have a great day.